Hello. Welcome back to No Me Callo. I won't stay quiet. I'm your host, Lomelin, and I know that you're probably thinking, this is different. Why is she recording an audio and recording her face and everything? I know, it's different. It's different for me too because I do not like being recorded. I don't like to record videos of me, especially talking. So this is very different. But I wanted to do something different today, and it's a new month, so why not, right? So I first wanted to start off by saying thank you. So thank you to all of you who are listening to my podcast, who are sharing it, who are commenting it, who are telling others that it exists, and basically just supporting me through this whole entire project. So as many of you know, this project started back in July of this year, and it was a project that I really wanted to start for a very long time. It's been years that I said I wanted to do something like this, but as many of you know, it took a very long time. And if you heard the first few episodes of this podcast, you know where it all came from and how it took me years because honestly, I was just scared. I didn't want to do this podcast. I didn't know how people were going to react. I didn't know, ¿qué va a decir la gente? What are people going to say about it? So I just didn't want to put myself out there. I knew that this was very important to do, but I just didn't know how to start. And I'm also not that great with audio and merging, recordings and creating a whole podcast out of the blue. I don't know how to do any of that. So it definitely took some learning and some time and trial and error. It's not that easy, but I love it. And I would say that it's more than a project. It's honestly un cachito de mi corazón. It's a little piece of my heart because I really put a lot of work into it, and my heart speaking every time that I record a new episode. I speak from my own experiences and everything that I've been through when I was younger to now, how it had affected me, how it might still affect me, and how I'm still overcoming certain things. Because there's things that will never go away, it's like I mentioned it in the last episode. There's things that still hurt, but it just depends how we approach it and how we go about certain things. So I'm not scared to be vulnerable. I'm not scared to share things. I think that's the only way that I can connect with others. So a lot of the things that you hear are things that actually happened to me and things that I went through. And sometimes it's things that I've heard from past clients or current clients that I work with, or from family and friends that have trusted me and shared their stories. So I just try to really make this podcast a place where it's a safe space for people who are listening to be able to connect, to take away things that might be helpful in your situations in your life. So I hope that it is helpful in any way. And again, I really wanted to thank you guys for taking the time to listen, to really be here with me in this whole entire process and stuff. There's a lot more to come. It's a learning experience for me. I'm not perfect. The podcast is not perfect. So we're making it work. And obviously, I'm going to learn things and stuff. And hopefully, it's going to get bigger and I'll make it better for you guys to be able to enjoy it more and stuff. So I first just wanted to thank you again from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot that you're supporting me and you're here with me through this whole entire process. So thank you. So now let's get to the fun part. So since we're in a new month and it's November, I wanted to do something back for everyone who's listening and supporting me through this journey. So as we know, November is Thanksgiving. We're grateful, gratitude, everything, giving back. So I wanted to do the same for the people that are supporting me and listening. So we're going to do some little raffles and mini giveaways during these episodes every Friday. So I will post more information in the actual post with this video, so you'll get to see how you can enter a chance to win something. Every Friday, I am posting a new episode in English and in Spanish. So every Friday in my whole episode, I will tell you that whenever you're done listening, please make sure that you either comment on the actual episode, you comment on the post that I share on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram, or that if you share my episode, you're tagging me, that you do something, you tell me like, hey, this was very useful, or I took away this from the episode of today. Just comment and say something to me, so I see your name, and then I will enter you into this drawing. Okay, so the giveaway will be that you will be able to win a book from all the books that I've shared in my episode. As you know, and if you're hearing my episodes, you see that I'm always sharing a book because reading to me means the world to me. I love reading. I feel like reading is so important. You can learn so much from reading. And all the books that I'm sharing in the episodes are books that were very meaningful to me in my journey, that I feel like are very relevant to the information that I'm talking about. And I feel like it would be really good books for people to read and look into. So, in the giveaways, you have a chance to win a book. I will get the book for you. I will ask you if you win, if you want a certain book in English or Spanish. And then I will get like your address and things like that and ship it to you. And I just want to make it, kind of fun and stuff. Again, these books are really good. I highly, highly recommend them if you don't have them already and stuff. And yeah, so hopefully you participate and stuff. And I will be doing this for the entire month of November. So every Friday, I will remind people to do that. Comment, share, tag me in things, share what was meaningful to them. Be engaging with me or email me something. Um, and I will make sure that I enter you into the drawing and somebody will definitely win. And again, I'm doing this every Friday. So every Friday in the month of November, you will have the opportunity to win. And then if you give me permission, then I will announce that you won. And if you can just, take a picture, tag me on it so people can see that I actually sent this stuff and I wasn't just joking around and say, oh yeah, I'm gonna send stuff and then I never did. To this video right now, this is the opportunity to win something, okay? So starting right now, because I wanted to do it last Friday, but I didn't get the chance to do it. So that's why I'm recording this video today. Starting right now, if you comment, if you share, if you tell me something that was meaningful in the episodes you've heard, it doesn't have to be the last one. It could be from the beginning, from the first one, from like de la raíz, from ni de aquí ni de allá, whichever one was important to you, meant something to you. Comment on it, message me, share it, do whatever you have to do to get my attention, and then I will enter your name into the drawing. And then I will let you know by Friday that you won. And then we will do this every Friday. So the exclusion of today because I didn't do it last week. But otherwise, every Friday, stay tuned. Make sure you share, tag, subscribe, all of that. So you may be entered to this drawing. And yeah, so again, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here with me in this entire process. It hasn't been easy. Having a podcast is not something simple. It takes time and it takes effort and the will of doing things. And as many of you know, and from what you guys have heard so far in the episodes, I have a job. I have a full-time job. The podcast is something that I just do out of my heart, out of wanting to do more for others in the community. And it's a lot of time, especially because I am doing the episodes in English and in Spanish, and I want to make sure that I wasn't just doing it in one language because I have both languages. I carry both cultures and stuff. So I wanted to be able to record in both languages so I can connect with more individuals. So it definitely takes a little longer to be able to do that because as I record, say, the Spanish one, then I have to translate everything again into English and stuff and see how I'm going to word it and stuff because certain things do not translate right away. So there might be things that I say in Spanish that I have to really think about how I'm translating it in English because it just won't sound the same or the same message doesn't come across because of the way that I say it in Spanish or vice versa. If I say it in English, I want to make sure that the people that are listening in Spanish can get the same idea of what I was saying. So it does take a little bit more time. It's an extra step that I'm definitely doing. But again, I love what I'm being able to do with this podcast. So it's not easy and stuff. It takes time and it takes commitment. And that's something that I really have, that I'm committed to this podcast and I'm committed to, spread the word of no callarme. I won't be quiet. That was the whole reason to this title because I won't. I refuse to be quiet, especially with what's going on right now and this whole dynamic and the whole administration and everything. So it's a scary time. But again, we have to use our voice. We have to stick together. We have to work together. We have to take care of each other. We have to really be a community right now, especially during these difficult times. And we cannot be quiet. I refuse to stay quiet because being quiet is not the way of doing things. So, again, I just want to make sure that the message gets spread out and stuff. So, I think that's it. That's really all I wanted to share with this video. I think that I recorded more than I expected. I did not want to record myself. And I was like, yeah, I'm just going to record an audio. I'm not going to record my whole entire face. And I'm like, because I don't think people want to see me and stuff. But here we are. I decided to record me and just do it this way. So, again, I look forward to talking to you and stuff. And I hope that you win. And I look forward to it. I'm excited for November and stuff. Um, and yeah, so thank you for being in this journey with me and this whole entire thing and this whole entire process. I appreciate you. Remember your worth. Remember that you mean everything and you are everything. And again, continue to put yourself first. Take care of yourself. Again, if you ever need to talk to someone, I am always here. I'm always a message away and stuff. I'm happy to hear you, to process things with you. If you just need to vent out, please reach out. Use me as a resource. Or if you need resources, let me know. I'm happy to do that. That's basically all I do. I connect individuals with things. I talk to individuals. So let me know how I can support you and stuff. Again, thank you so much for listening. My name is Jessica Lomelin, and I'm your host with No Me Callo. I want to stay quiet. Bye. Until next time.